Community investment is really important for HCA Healthcare, and it's important to us today to not only serve people in our hospitals, but to serve our communities outside of our hospitals too. One of those is the American Heart Association. That's an organization that is really important to me personally, and it's also an example of an organization that HCA has a national partnership with. So I'm proud that our folks in the Capital Division give away thousands of hours of their time of service outside the hospital to organizations that they care about and are meaningful to them in an act of service to benefit their community.
For United Way, it's really important that we're building a culture of compassion, a community of action, and so we look for partners from our workplaces, our businesses, our nonprofit organizations that share in that vision of compassion and action and creating a place and believing that everyone deserves access to opportunity.
One of the greatest things that we can do is take care of our neighbors, and we can do that, of course, in our work, but we can also do that in our communities and the volunteer work that we do, how we are showing up for each other in our families and in those communities makes a real difference. I love it when I see people out in the community wearing an HCA We Show Up t-shirt. Some of my friends call this seeing that t-shirt and that brand out in the wild. And it just shows me that we've got a lot of people out there that love their work, but they also love being a part of HCA, and they love what that means in terms of their responsibility to continue to serve their community.
We received a call needing more emergency kits for people staying in those shelters that they could take with them when they leave, and so HCA Healthcare answered our call, and together they assembled 500 kits for our emergency shelters. We have been so honored to partner with HCA Healthcare. This last year, we have received funding that's enabled us to scale really important services to people in need. We have volunteers serving on our board and our advisory committees guiding where that funding is going. And last year, we also worked with over 50 HCA Healthcare employees for our Day of Action volunteerism. And in this new year, HCA Healthcare is even going to sponsor our Day of Action so we can work with even more volunteers.
If we give ourselves away, then we get so much more, and we get a true life, versus if we're folded in on ourselves and thinking about only our needs. I can guarantee you that's a road to unhappiness.